So you kind of gave a little cheat on this answer, but we said if you were stranded on a desert island and you had one CD to listen to forever, what would it be? So we're not going to let you get away with Spotify because there's no Wi-Fi on this island. You got to have a CD and a CD player.
What if I already downloaded my Spotify
the entire
playlist?
Spotify playlist, but you don't have a device. You only have a CD and a CD player. That's all you ended up with on this island. You have one CD to listen to forever. There's got to be something.
There's no easy way out. I just wanna know there's no easy way out. No easy way out. I'm not asking for another chance.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the No Easy Way Out podcast. My name is Tony, and we are coming to you from the AZ Business Solution offices right in downtown Owasso. And we are joined today by Annie Ludington. Annie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you today. Annie is the Senior Mortgage Loan Originator at Success Group Mortgage here in Owasso. We've had your boss, Jim Woodworth, on the show, I think twice. And so why don't you tell our audience a little bit about you and what you're doing?
Yeah, so born and raised here in Owasso, currently the senior mortgage loan originator here at the Owasso office at Success Group Mortgage and Servicing. We are a local brokerage, which means we work with many different lenders to help our clients find the best product for them. Yeah.
And you said that you are a part of the Owasso location. How many locations does Success Group have?
We have Owasso, Taylor, California, Hawaii.
Wow. It's like prestige worldwide.
Yeah. I'll be in Florida for the month of February coming up.
It's a good time to be in February or in Florida.
Yes.
Not so hot
Get
down
out
there,
of the snow here.
Yeah. So describe a little about what you do. Well, give us a little bit of an understanding. You told us a little bit about what Success Group does, but tell us a little bit about what you do for the company.
So I've really worn many hats.
Yeah, I understand that.
We started off, the company is about 2.5 years old. I started 2 years ago as of yesterday.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. And at the beginning, it was just Jim and I and a couple other partners too, but Jim and I were the main focus, and marketing, compliance,
all the things.
All the things.
Yeah, whatever you need to do to make the business run, right?
Yeah.
And I see you and Jim on some billboards all over the place. How many billboards you guys have now?
2.
You have 2 billboards? So I thought there was more, so then maybe they spread them out. But yeah, you guys are on the billboards, and the company has really grown. I mean, the company only started just a few years ago, right?
Yeah, 2.5 years ago. So now we have, I think, 9 new loan originators.
Wow.
So there's a total of 10 or 11 of us. We have Missy, which she took over a lot more of the compliance and processing and marketing. So that is awesome that she's a part of our team. It
absolutely
lowers the load for us loan originators.
Missy is also my favorite trainer at Fitness Coliseum when I actually make it to the gym.
Yeah, she's great.
And also Jeff Deason and his wife, who Jeff's been on our show before. I think he was on like episode 3 or 4, but he's in Hawaii running things out there, right? So
Jeff and Karen.
That's pretty cool.
JK.
So from your perspective, to someone listening who is either looking to get a mortgage or looking to sell a home or whatever it is that they might need your help with, what do you think is it that sets Success Group apart from other mortgage brokerages?
Success Group, we definitely, they're not just a number for us.
Yeah.
Like, we get to really know our clients and help them out. And we work with 15 different lenders right now. And then we also in-house provide different options for clients that might not qualify for traditional mortgages. So we really have pretty much an option for everyone, and we give a game plan to people that, are just like a few months out. Hey, do this on your credit, save up this much more money,
Yeah.
and then we'll be there.
Yeah, we just went through this process. My wife and I, we bought a house this last January, and I've known Jim since we were young kids, but I worked with you guys, and Jim was able to take my credit report, take my financials, because as a business owner, it's a little bit different to get a loan because
a lot of it different.
You don't just get it's a lot, right? You don't just get a paycheck every Friday necessarily.
Yeah.
Your income is based on a lot of different factors. So there was a ton of paperwork. So Jim was able to say, get this, pay off this bill, pay off this credit card, pay off this loan, save up this much money, and like really take us through the whole process. And I know you guys were all helpful in that. And so it just made it really, really easy for us. And then we were ready when the house that we wanted finally came on. We were able to make an offer right away. Everything went through, and it was just a seamless process. So for someone like me who doesn't like to look at numbers and charts and spreadsheets and accumulate data, and it was really, really,
who are those people?
Yeah, and I'm sure there's probably a lot more people like that. So Success Group was awesome in helping us with that process. So what do you enjoy about this type of career? I know you're newer to this field, but what do you enjoy about it?
I enjoy like the flexibility of it. I don't mind working like my butt off.
Yeah.
But I like that I can take my laptop and work from home. I can go up north for a weekend and still be working. I don't have to be present at the office. I can work very easily remotely.
Yeah. And if you're doing something you enjoy, it doesn't as much seem like work, right? And so, that's good.
I love talking about real estate, so it's just fun.
It's a good fit.
Yeah.
And you're a little fixer-upper, too. I see on social media, you and Brandon are kind of always fixing some things up, and so that's pretty cool as well. So what do you want people that are listening to know about Success Group and maybe some of the future plans or some things that if they're out there listening, looking for a mortgage lender, what do you want them to know and what can they expect?
Definitely give us a call because our whole team is going to guide them in the right direction.
Yeah. I would concur.
Yeah. And I know just in the local community, we're going to offer the best products around at a competitive rate. And right now, interest rates are rising, and that's really important when you're looking for a home. It could be the difference of you getting a house or not based on qualifying.
Well, and the housing market right now is so up and down and fluctuating, and the entire market is up and down. And a lot of people, inflation is up. A lot of people aren't sure what to do with their investments or, and so I think working with an expert, a professional that knows how all of these things impact mortgages and having a pro that knows the ins and outs of it is very crucial at this time. So again, we highly recommend working with Success Group. They were such a big help to us. So I want to talk a little bit. We sent you a questionnaire and asked some questions to really get to know Annie Ludington. We've worked out at the gym. I think that's where I first met you. And then, of course, you now working with Success Group. We've done our company has done projects for you guys, and we've worked together in that aspect. But I think, a lot of people have seen you on the billboards and seen you around the community, but maybe they don't know you that well. So this is the opportunity to let them to get to know you. So we asked some questions. And, we asked one of the first questions, what is the favorite place you've been? You said that you've been a handful of favorite places. So I don't know how many that is. But you said all of them are on a hill or a mountain with a view. So explain that to us. Like, what's some places you've been that just had that view and why you like that so much?
Yeah, I've been to Europe a couple of times. And, some of my favorite places. One is called the Dachstein Mountain in Austria. It's like 3,000 meters high. I was there in August, and then it was snowing on the mountaintop, which was just insane.
Crazy, yeah.
Just the views, and then Lake Tahoe in California, hiking and seeing those views, and then Traverse City. There's this really cool place called Sutton Bay Cider. And they just have the best view of Traverse City Bay.
Wow.
So
I'll have to check that one out.
Yes.
That might be easier to get to than the one in Europe.
Yeah.
But So you also said that you like to play, or you know how to play, the alto saxophone.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between an alto saxophone and a regular saxophone? And
Well,
did you bring one with you today?
No, I didn't. When I was talking about this in the office yesterday, Jim was like, you need to bring that in
Yeah.
and play it for us.
Is there a video somewhere where we can see you playing this that maybe we could just plug into the podcast
If
here?
you look in the archives of the OHS,
Oh,
I'm
really?
sure there's some concerts.
We might have to go deep
yeah.
diving for that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
You're
played...
the tall one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played ever since 5th grade to as a senior in high school. So about 8 to 10 years I played.
Okay.
So I can pick it up and
You can jam out.
yeah.
Like Kenny G.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between an alto sax though and a regular sax?
Alto is pretty much the regular one. You can do like a soprano, which is smaller. And then there's like
So maybe the
I don't know,
octave of
10
the notes.
different,
Okay.
deeper sound or
Okay.
a higher
All right.
pitched sound. Yeah.
So you kind of gave a little cheat on this answer, but we said if you were stranded on a desert island and you had one CD to listen to forever, what would it be? So we're not going to let you get away with Spotify because there's no Wi-Fi on this island. You got to have a CD and a CD player.
What if
So
I already downloaded my Spotify
the entire
playlist?
Spotify
Yeah.
playlist, but you don't have a device. You only have a CD and a CD player. That's all you ended up with on this island. You have one CD to listen to forever. There's got to be something.
Maybe see Leon Bridges.
Leon Bridges. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
What's a song by Leon Bridges? I don't even know if I know who that is.
I don't really keep up with the names. I just listen and enjoy.
Spotify would be great, but we want to find out. If you think of a song by Leon Bridges, you got to let us know.
Okay.
So, you said your favorite current movie or TV show is The Handmaid's Tale. Tell our audience why they should watch The Handmaid's Tale. I think my wife watches that.
Yeah, the new season is on
Where do you stream that?
on Hulu.
On Hulu, okay.
Yeah. It's just so crazy. Like this could actually happen.
What's it about?
It's based off a series of books, and it's about this world that this religion, politics kind of start taking over, and then just take over this community and like the America.
So is it set in present time or is it an older story?
It's set in present time, which is crazy, but it seems older just based on the views and everything. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. So your last meal, if you got committed a horrific crime and they sent you to execution, you got one last meal, you'd get tacos.
Oh yeah.
What kind of tacos? Where from? Are these homemade? Is it from a restaurant that you like? Where are these tacos coming from? And what's on them?
I think tacos from Tamale Rose would be delicious.
Yeah, Tamale Rose does a good
Yeah.
job with the tacos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My mom makes a delicious taco, so that would be
Yeah.
up there. I think, mine would probably include a fine piece of steak, but tacos
Not
would be a
me.
very close second.
Mine would be like chicken or
Chicken.
veggies
Oh, wow.
or
Chicken
something.
over steak.
Yeah.
Unconventional.
I don't eat red
Unconventional.
meat.
Oh,
so-
no, really? So
Yeah.
you don't even have beef on your tacos?
No.
These are chicken tacos
Yes.
or pork tacos. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So it says if you could have any job in the world, you would want to be a real estate investor worldwide.
Yeah.
Talk about what that looks like.
I love to travel, and I love real estate, so why not be a real estate investor worldwide?
Worldwide,
And you can
yeah.
just
Travel,
travel and work and enjoy all the different
have mountain views all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Go back to the place in
Yeah.
Europe. Yeah, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said if they were going to make a movie about you, you would like to see there's two people cast, either or. You're okay with either Gal Gadot, which is Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
or Anne Hathaway. Both good choices. If you had to choose one, though, all right, they're both available, both the same price. You got to pick one. Who plays the better Annie Ludington?
Wonder Woman.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say Anne Hathaway because you have the same first name. But, but Gal Gadot she's one of my favorite female actors.
Yeah,
she's awesome. Yeah,
yeah, she's great.
pretty cool. Are you wanting to reprise her role as Wonder Woman? Like when she retires?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah?
maybe we could just flip flop.
Yeah, there you go. So what would the movie about Annie Ludington be called, starring Gal Gadot?
Oh, man. I don't know.
No, you don't know? You got to think about
No.
that one.
Workaholic. I don't know.
Workaholic, that's a good one. So if you had one wish besides unlimited wishes, you said you would wish for unlimited sky miles. So you
Yeah.
must love to travel.
I really do.
How often do you get to travel now?
Never.
Never?
No.
So you need more travel.
Yeah,
So we need to talk to
yeah.
Jim, if you're listening. Annie needs to travel more, okay?
Yeah.
So You have a Florida, or you have a California office. You have a Hawaii office. Let's get an office that's mobile around the world with unlimited sky miles for Annie. That's not too much to ask for. I did my part. Hopefully he makes it happen for you, but I put the plea out there. So let's talk a little bit about your journey. We're getting to know you very well here and understand what makes Annie tick. But where were you born and raised? Are you from Owasso?
Yep.
You
Born
are?
and raised
O-Town?
in Owasso. Yep.
Home of the Trojans?
Yep.
Trojan pride?
Grew up across the street from Emerson and went to Emerson. Then
On to the middle school and high
middle
school?
and high school.
Did you play any sports in high school?
I dabbled in volleyball a little bit. Then track was my main thing.
Track, okay.
I high jumped and
An alto sax?
yep,
Alto sax?
marching band.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
And then did you go to college after high school?
Yep.
Where'd you go to college?
Central Michigan University.
CMU. Actually, I think
Yeah.
I saw some pictures of that when we were looking for your Explain That post photo. So what did you study at Central?
I double majored in international business and finance.
Wow, she's got a plan. Someday she's going to be worldwide. She's going to be worldwide.
Yeah.
So what drew you to this type of work? I know in the past you worked with young young Chevrolet Cadillac, and we'll talk a little more about some of the other things you did. But what drew you to the mortgage industry?
So I've always been involved in real estate. My parents own a handful of rental investment properties. Ever since I was little, after like the '08, they bought up some properties for pennies on the dollar, basically.
Yeah.
And I'd always kind of help them out. And then after I graduated college, I was looking for a place. I bought my first investment property that I actually lived in, a triplex. So rented 2 out, lived in 1.
Wow.
And just have always loved like home makeovers. Like I just love real estate.
That's your thing, yeah.
And I was selling cars at Young's, and I was just kind of looking for something a little different. And then Jim popped up, and I was like, that's a perfect fit.
Yeah, being instrumental
Yeah.
in helping people find their dream home.
Yeah.
That's very fulfilling, especially
Right.
when that's something you enjoy. So
Right.
that's cool.
And I love
Plus
numbers.
You love numbers.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a numbers person.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. That is like my least favorite thing in the world. I see charts and spreadsheets, and I just immediately start to sweat. Like,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's not my language.
I
but
play Sudoku to
okay.
relax, like
All right.
daily.
All right. While listening to the alto sax in the background.
Yeah, in the background,
Kenny G. Yeah. Sounds amazing. So, on this journey you've had, you're still quite young and you're still on your journey, as we all are. We're all kind of on this journey. But certainly I'm sure you've picked some things up along the way, whether it be observing entrepreneurs that you've worked with or things that you've learned in your own experience. But we always like, because a lot of the folks that watch us are either already entrepreneurs or maybe aspiring to be that. And so to those watching, like, what are some things you've picked up along the way that would help other people on their professional journey? Some things you've learned that were helpful, maybe some things to avoid. What are some of those things in Annie Ludington's world?
Just get out there and do it. Just like if it's on your mind, go out and try it and be confident with it.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's one thing that I think could hinder a lot if you're not being confident about it. Because if you're confident and, fake it till you make it, basically. And
that's a huge
Yeah.
thing. I mean, I think that, that's one thing that I think will really help people if they truly understand that, to not be afraid to fail. Like, be more afraid to not try something and to live your life with regret than to be afraid to fail. Like, I have had far more failures in my life than I've had successes, but each one of those things was me trying to make something work, make something happen, and having the confidence that you can do something if you set your mind to it, and being willing to adjust. And I think all of those things are extremely important. So what about people who are specifically interested in the mortgage business? What is some advice you'd give to somebody, that would be interested in maybe looking into this type of field?
getting in contact with a mortgage professional already, and trying to dabble in the real estate market. I think actually having a mortgage, helps
Sure.
you understand the process
The
a little
ins and
bit
outs
more.
of it, yeah.
but also just, researching and learning about the mortgage industry.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'd like to move on now to a segment that we call Explain That Post. All right. So we did a deep dive on your social media. We had a couple options. We did a little vote. So what's the best one here? So I want to send you, do you have your phone with you?
It's in my purse.
All right. I'm just going to show this to you. Our audience will be able to see this. But this post here, I think it just needs a little more explanation. So if you could tell us what is going on here. It looks like you're on Dancing with the Stars. But
Yeah, I was.
Oh, you really were?
Yeah.
Is this the local one they had, or is this like the real ABC show?
I mean, I do have a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the local one to support Lebowski and the Shiawassee Art Center. And I was dancing to Pretty Woman.
Okay, I can see that. That's the dress, yeah.
Yep. And that's Frankie Nevins there. He was very involved with the Lebowski Center. And yeah, we won People's Choice.
You guys won.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So you do have a trophy.
I do, yeah. It's
That's
a
incredible.
disco ball. And
So you're a dancer.
I dabble in it.
Did you have, I dabble. Did
Yeah.
you have some dancing experience before that?
I danced for 10 years when I was
well,
a
there you
kid.
go. There you
like
go.
from 2 or 3 to,
So you had a little bit of
Yeah.
experience. So that's awesome. Did
and I like to cut the rug at weddings too.
What's your favorite song at a wedding to dance to?
All of them.
All of them? Just get out there?
Yeah.
All right. So they stopped doing that. Did they stop doing that maybe because of COVID? Or
I
did they just
think,
the
yeah,
Dancing with the Stars?
they were doing it like every 2 or 3 years. And yeah, I think
Someone
COVID
had approached
just-
me about that several years ago.
Yeah. And I think also they were lacking dancers to
Participants?
help.
like
Yeah.
professional dancers?
Yeah, especially guy dancers.
Gotcha. Yeah, they had asked
Yeah.
me a few years ago, and I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
a dancer.
It's so fun.
I'm sure it would be
was so
fun. I'm sure
Yeah.
if, that's something I would need a lot of training. I'm not
Yeah.
super light on my feet, so
Yeah.
people would probably love to see it, but
Yeah.
not my favorite
You
thing.
could sell some tickets.
I like to dance when no one's watching, but at the weddings, I'm not really the first guy to jump
No.
out on the dance floor. Okay, so we're going to also now move on to a segment called Say It in 60. Okay, this is where we try to take the last little bit of our show to squeeze the rest of the genius that is Annie Ludington. We're going to call you Annie Mortgage from now on. Okay?
All right.
We want to squeeze the final parts of brilliance out of you. So we're going to give you 10 questions in 60 seconds. They got to be short answers because 60 seconds goes quick. Now, there is no right or wrong answer because they're your answers. So you can say whatever you want, but it's going to be on the internet for the rest of, time. So just make sure that you don't say anything you
pressure's
are
on.
going to regret. The pressure is on. And if you win, you get to go home with that beautiful AZ mug.
Awesome.
If you lose, you still get to go home with it, but then it's just a participation trophy.
Oh,
So it's not as meaningful. You can't put it next to your mirror ball trophy on the wall there. So, all right. So Dan has a timer. You have 60 seconds. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The time starts now. What is a must-read book?
Sell it like Saharan.
What is a daily habit everyone should do?
Take a shower.
What is a favorite podcast?
Bigger pockets.
What Michigan or Michigan State?
Fire up chips.
Oh, okay. All right. Good answer. What's your why?
Family and community.
All right. You're doing really good here. Apple or Android?
Apple.
Good answer. Favorite quote?
Expect nothing, appreciate everything.
Good one. Must binge TV series?
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. All right. And what's our time? 19 seconds to tell the audience, what is success to you?
Being able to support my family and community.
All right. And with many seconds to spare, Annie Ludington is going home with a well-earned AZ mug etched by the one and only Heather Brooks at Brooks Innovative Graphics. So go check her out as well. So now we just want to have a little bit of fun. All right. We are going to do a game called the Whisper Challenge. Have you seen this game before?
Yes.
Okay. So we have come up with some phrases that we've put on cards. I haven't seen these yet. These guys came up with them. They're all related to the world of Annie Mortgage, okay? The mortgage industry, maybe people that you know, places you've been. We did our research, okay? So these are phrases that you're going to have to guess, and I'll have to guess too. So we each have 3. We'll put the headphones on. Our DJ, Zach, over here, has chosen some music
All right.
from Spotify, I'm assuming. We were going to choose, if you gave us a band, we were going to pick, that. But he's going to put the music on. I'm going to start by trying to get you to say a phrase, and we'll see how we do. All right? So we got to read lips.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and throw the headphones on. It's a good choice. Okay. This is your time to dance, right? This is your time. Okay. Can you hear me?
No.
All right. Michigan mortgage lender.
What?
Michigan mortgage lender.
Something mortgage.
Okay. 3 words. Michigan mortgage lender.
I can't guess it. Okay, one more time.
Okay. Michigan mortgage lender.
Michigan mortgage lender.
You got it. All right. Very good.
That
Very
is harder
good.
than it looks.
Very good. Yeah, it is definitely harder than it
Because
looks.
you hear the words in the song.
Yeah, and you get caught up in the music, You only get one shot. All right, what'd you choose for me, Zach? Zach knows my taste in music. Forever. All right, a little Aerosmith. All right.
All right. Ready?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Cash out refinance.
Okay. I'm caught up in the music. Steven Tyler gets me every time. All right. Say it again.
Cash out refinance.
Cash cow finances.
Cash out refinance.
Cash cow. It's not cash cow.
Cash.
Cash.
Yes. Out.
Cash cow.
Out.
Cash out. Cash out.
Refinance.
Cash out your finances.
Refinance.
Cash out refinance.
Yes.
Got it. Dude, that song had me like... I just always sing that first verse. If that comes on, I'm jamming. So I was really trying not to pay attention to the lyrics. All right. Ooh, this is a good one.
Some pretty woman.
Nice. All right.
Now I'm going to start dancing.
Hey, feel free. Go through your whole routine. All right. Darker MFG. Darker MFG.
Darker MFG.
Got it. Yes. All right.
No, I didn't. No.
All right. You're doing better than Beth did. Beth was struggling. I thought maybe I just know how to enunciate words. It's beautiful. It's always journey.
Ready? Okay.
Caught up in the music again. Here we go.
Exchange title company.
Schitt's Creek.
Exchange.
Change.
Exchange.
Change.
Exchange.
I change
Title.
nothing. I change nothing.
Exchange. Title. Company.
Change. Saying something before change.
Exchange. Exchange.
Can change. Get change.
Exchange.
Okay, start from the beginning.
Exchange. Title. Company. I don't think he's going to get this.
I can change anything.
That's great, but exchange. Title Company.
Exchange.
Yes.
Exchange Title
Title.
Company.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
What's that?
I was giving up on you.
It sounds like you're saying I could change anything. You can change anything.
I like that response though.
Last round. Shuffle the cards. Shuffle the deck. Last round. All right. Ooh, it's a good one. All right. All right. Adjustable rate mortgage.
Say it again.
Okay. Okay. Adjustable rate mortgage.
Something rate mortgage.
Yeah. Okay. Adjustable rate mortgage.
Ostrich mortgage.
Is that a thing? Adjustable rate mortgage.
Again.
Adjustable.
Adjustable rate mortgage.
There it is. There it is.
Conventional loan.
Did you start? Oh.
Conventional loan.
Official. I got official.
No. Conventional loan.
An official rodeo.
Conventional loan.
An official lord?
Conventional.
That's not right.
Conventional loan.
An eventual. Is it official or eventual?
Either.
Eventual. An eventual.
No.
An eventful. An eventful.
Conventional.
Uneventful.
Conventional.
Unofficial.
Conventional loan.
Unofficial.
Conventional loan.
Unofficial. That's not it? Okay. Start at the beginning.
Conventional loan.
An unofficial.
No.
An official.
Conventional
Conventional. Conventional mortgage.
loan.
Conventional loan.
Yes.
Conventional loan. Right. Ooh, that was. What was that last song? Purple Rain. Oh, Purple
Oh.
Rain. Okay. Purple Rain. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Thank you so much for coming on our show today. We had a little
Yeah.
fun. I think now when people drive by the billboard, they know a little bit about
Yeah. Thank
Annie
you.
Mortgage. That's going to be your new nickname, Annie
All
Mortgage.
right.
They
That's
know
my
that
Instagram handle.
That's right.
Yeah.
It should be. Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's in my head.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So they know a little bit about who you are, what you do. You play the sax. You like to dance. You're a Dancing with the Stars champion. And there's so many things we learned today. And you like the Chippewas. That's got to be
yeah.
rough. That's got to be rough. It's got to be rough. So before we go, I'm going to let you look into this camera and plug it all. Tell our audience where they can find you and Success Group and all the things.
All right. You can find us at successgroupmortgage.com. Annie Ludington mortgage loan originator on Facebook. Annie.mortgage on my Instagram.
Annie Mortgage.
Yeah. Find me. Call me if you need a mortgage.
Find me, call me if you need a mortgage. Well, again, thank you for joining us. And thank you
Thank
for
you.
watching our show today. As my mother always said, you can't and never could until you tried. So go out there and try something great, my friends. And don't take the easy way out. We'll see you next time.